Here's the top 3 lies you've probably heard about mushrooms from brands who've tried to scam you out of your cash, and tips on how to spot them in the future. First, it is true that lion's mane has cognitive benefits. Lion's mane has well-researched compounds called hericenones and erinacines that cross the blood-brain barrier and promote nerve growth and nerve health all up in your brain. This is all true. So where's the lie? You'll hear extracts are the only way to get these benefits and to avoid mycelium. Here's the truth, it's completely the opposite. We've tested our US-grown full-spectrum lion's mane, which contains both the fruiting body and mycelium, against the lion's mane extract used in the scammy brands, and found our mushrooms contained almost 7 times the amount of these cognitive health compounds. 7 times! That's crazy! Why is this? The mycelium of lion's mane contains the lion's share of these active compounds. During the extraction process, it can leave a lot of these compounds behind, especially if the wrong solvents are used, meaning the cognitive benefiting compounds may not even be in their lion's mane to begin with. So next time you hear cognitive health and lion's mane extract used to sell a product, take a second look, do a little digging to see if they can support this claim. That's just basic mushroom knowledge, which brings us to our second thing to watch out for. Saying 100% fruiting body extract, but using chaga conchs. The chaga conch is predominantly dead wood and mycelium. Where are the fruiting bodies? Not in the extract. When grown on trees, they are rarely seen and form under the bark of a tree. They are never harvested as part of the conch, and they are never present in a chaga extract that comes from chaga grown on trees. Owning a mushroom brand and not understanding that basic mushroom knowledge is alarming. Lastly, you'll hear a lot of brands using extracts and claiming to have no filler, and some won't have filler. We know a few really good growers that are really clean and great extract producers that are also very expensive, but a lot will, especially in the mushroom drink space, because mushroom extract powders can be very hard to make cheaply. They get goopy and they get sticky, and in order to make them into a powder, you need to use something solid to act as a carrier. Maltodextrin is a very common carrier used in mushroom extracts, but it's almost never labeled. Some mushrooms tested up to 40% maltodextrin, meaning only 60% of the powder being added is actual mushroom. The issue is so systemic that some mushroom producers will use FDA loopholes to avoid labeling ingredients like maltodextrin, so brands buying them for their own products may not even be aware they are using them. That's why it's so incredibly important to know where your mushrooms are coming from and to ensure a brand really has some integrity and transparency when it comes to the mushrooms they use. Like I said, I'm not a salesperson, and yes, this is a Mudwater ad, though it's more of a public service announcement. If you're looking for a high quality and demonstrably efficacious mushrooms, check out our blends at mudwater.com. Our lion's mane actually supports cognition, our mushrooms have no added maltodextrin, and we call chaga mycelium what it is, chaga mycelium. We use full spectrum fruiting bodies and mycelium grown in Carlsbad, California, mushrooms that are supported with clinical and preclinical trials and tons of assays, so we can make sure the claims that we make are actually the benefits you get. No scamming necessary. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you.